It's snowing. Oh my God. And that's because I'm in Sapporo, in Hokkaido, Japan's northernmost prefecture. All because in 1950, local high school students built 6 snow sculptures that were so impressive, more than 50,000 people come to visit. And now this has become Japan's biggest annual winter festival, Yuki Matsuri, which means snow festival. There's so much cool stuff to see here. I mean, just check out this weird fish snow sculpture. This is just the tip of the iceberg, quite literally. So let's go and check out all the cool stuff that there is to see here. Not gonna lie, it's a bit annoying to walk around here. There are so many people, more than 2 million people visit this festival every year, but this whole stretch is called Old Dori, which means literally big street. It's 1.5 kilometer stretch, and this beginning part is all citizen-built snow sculptures. You can actually vote for your favorite one, and many of them are anime inspired, like this one from Chainsaw Man. It's pretty cool, right? So this is a little ridiculous, but I've heard the smoking areas in this snow festival are pretty cool, so I went inside to check it out, and it actually is. It's really warm, which is nice, but they've actually got like a disco going on inside there for some reason. Absolute madness. So yeah, if you want to get warm, going inside is actually a viable option if you can handle the smell. Here we are, a really big one. Oh, it's absolutely massive. This is so cool, and wow, just the sheer size of it is impressive. But actually, all of these really big ice sculptures have meaning. So yeah, of course it's dinosaurs, but the T-Rex is actually connected to Hokkaido because they believe that T-Rexes lived here millions of years ago. And the other one is a bit more of a rare dinosaur called Kamuisaurus, which literally means God's dinosaur. But it was the first full skeletal dinosaur excavated in Japan just a few years ago. This happened 1 year to the day after a huge earthquake hit Hokkaido and caused loads of damage and killed loads of people. So they think of it as a symbol of revival. So they built a massive ice sculpture. Really cool. Here's another really big one. Actually, they have a version of this racehorse pretty much every year, and it's because in Hokkaido they're a very big producer of thoroughbred horses, which come from the UK, by the way. So this is pretty cool, I guess. It's not my favorite, I'll be honest, but it's decent. The craftsmanship going into this is still really cool. Oh God, the snow just hit me right in the eye. Whoa. It's lunchtime and the snow's getting a bit thick. I'm absolutely freezing, so it's time to go and get some lunch. So I've come to this really quaint store, very small, very local, and I'm about to have a real Hokkaido delicacy, Genghis Khan, which gets its name from Genghis Khan. Basically, it's barbecued lamb meat, but what's also special about this particular store is that they do ezo shika, which is deer meat. And if you've watched my channel, you'll know I've had a few really bad run-ins with deer this year. Oh, this is the one that was cleaning itself in the drain. He won't stop bowing to me, I feel bad, but oh, he's actually eating me. Fine, fine. That's it, all gone. Oh, you mother... So, it's time for my revenge. I cannot wait to dig in. Let's put this on the barbie. Oh yeah, oh the sound is so good. And on with the deer. Okay, this looks ready. So excited. Now that it's all cooked, it's kind of hard to tell which one's which. Is it deer or is it lamb? I've lived in Japan for a long time. Now I've had lamb like once. And it's so nostalgic. Reminds me of my nan's roast dinner. Oh, it's so good. So I'm guessing this other piece is the deer. And this is what I've been waiting for. It's very gamey. It's quite chewy. Kind of tastes like a thick steak, but you know what's best? The taste of revenge. It's sweet. Okay, now that I'm full, time to get back out into the snow and enjoy what's left of the snow festival. There's still a lot to do, so let's go. This is pretty cool. It's really famous in Hokkaido. It's just a really old clock tower, but loads of people like to come and see it. You can go inside. I think there's just like museum stuff, or you can see how the clock works, but I think what's cool about it is this ice sculpture of the clock tower directly outside it, which is incredibly detailed. It is really pretty, but I'm not that interested to go inside. I just want to go see more of the snow sculptures. So yeah, let's go. Of course, I'm back at the Snow Festival and I've just arrived at something so cool. I mean, look at this. Wow, this is so big. It's amazing. I can't even fathom how long it would take to build something like this. Apparently, it's Emberley Park in Hampshire. Another UK reference, very happy to see that. But they built it in honour of Florence Nightingale and all of her medical achievements. The reason they did it is because actually this is the first snow festival they've been able to hold in 3 years. So this is Japan's way of kind of shouting out, bigging up and saying thank you to all the medical workers who have been fighting against the pandemic all these years. So I think the sentiment is as admirable as this building is impressive. And it really is. I mean, just look at all these details. I've come up to another big one. It's not as big as the Emberley Park, but still very impressive. This is the Hoheikan Hotel. I might have butchered that pronunciation, but I think they build this pretty much every year because this is actually a real building that's considered an important cultural property of Japan. But you can actually see the real thing in Sapporo. It's just 15 minutes from here by train in Nakajima Park. It's really cool. I mean, what can I say? It's a big building made of snow, but still very impressive. This one's really cool. Let's dance. Again, I have no idea what this is referencing, but what I can see is this deer. And you know, he's got an evil look on his face because that's the real nature of deer. Okay, this one is kind of close to my heart because I'm a big Pokemon fan. Scarlet and Violet, we got Koraidon and Miraidon and Mousehold. And this one is actually pretty cool. I like it design-wise. So I'm trying to think about which one's my favorite because I'm gonna vote for the winner. I do like this one, but I do think some of the other ones were more skillfully crafted. I'm interested, out of all the ones you've seen so far, which one would you vote for to be the winner? This would probably be third for me. I'm still gonna have a look around though, there are more. This orca's really cool, and the cute little seal with the love heart on top of it is good too, but this is on another level. A Japanese castle screams Japan-chan, so this is definitely up there for me. Technically, looks quite difficult to make, and I think we might have a winner on our hands, but I won't jump to conclusions just yet because there's still a lot more. I mean, there's a really crappy onion right next to it. Well, this is the last one, I guess. It's quite cool. Nothing too special though. It's just a really big snow sculpture of what they say is F Village, which is some kind of new baseball stadium area. They want it to be like a creative zone. Not that interesting to me, although I can still appreciate the art. But there's still loads of stuff to do here. This is not even it. There's a second site that we can go to called Susukino, and it's got loads of ice sculptures. So I'm gonna head there now. I've made it to the Susukino site. It's only like 5 minutes walk, and straight away just really interesting. Huge block of ice with loads of crabs and fish inside, and on a closer look, they're actually all real as well. These ice sculptures are all really impressively done. They all have a similar theme where you can tell that they've been layered with blocks of ice and then carved individually. And actually, because it snows quite often and rains, during the night time, the artists that make these actually get to work and kind of shovel all the snow off and do some touch-ups. This one's just whiskey. I guess the promotion is quite big in Sapporo, but I guess you can't blame them. Somebody's got to pay for all this stuff, I guess. I guess these are some kind of characters. I don't know them, but I guess they're kind of cute. These are definitely done by citizens. They're of a different class, a lower one, compared to the ones back there, but they're still pretty cool to see. Yeah, and that's it. Really cool street, loads of stuff to go and see. It's getting kind of dark though, so it's time for me to go and get something to eat. Did I just find? I did. The famous smoking area made of ice blocks. I gotta go check that out. Alright, it's interesting that it's made out of ice, but not as interesting as the other one. You know, there was a disco inside there. This one, just a serious heater. I'm surprised it's not melting actually, but time to go and get something to eat. One of Hokkaido's most famous foods, hands down, is Miso Ramen. And I've come to Sumire, which is one of Sapporo's most famous ramen shops. It's actually not open for lunch, you can only come here for dinner and be prepared to wait in queue. But if you do, you'll be rewarded because, I mean, look at this. I've got two here, a big size and a regular size. And my mouth is watering. I can't wait to dig into this. Always first you try the broth. I mean, just look at that oily goodness. Oh my God. That is better than I was expecting. Miles better. That's it, I'm just gonna dig in. Show's over. No contest, this is the best ramen I've ever had, and I've eaten quite a lot of ramen. Oh my God, this was worth the wait. Regularly, people in Japan don't drink all of the broth, but it's just so good that I couldn't help myself. And if you do, you get this message on the bottom of the bowl, which reads "Kanshab," which means like thanks or gratitude. So yeah, that's kind of an achievement, I think. But I'm really full, but that's not it. There's still lots of delicious food to try, so on to the next one. Let's go. So the nighttime is when Yuki Matsuri literally lights up. It's arguably better than the daytime because all of these snow sculptures are illuminated in different colors, and the big ones even have projection mappings, which just are really breathtaking. They're actually so impressive. But there's also loads of other stuff to do, like live performances, ice skating, all illuminated of course, and there's a Hatsune Miku concert if you're into that sort of thing. I am absolutely knackered from the day though, and I'm so cold, but I got something special planned for the morning, so let's go. It's super early in the morning and I'm totally shattered from last night, but Hokkaido is famous for seafood, so I've come to Nijo Ichiba, or Nijo Fish Market. Hopefully I can find some really delicious things here for breakfast, so let's go have a look. I mean, straight away there's all this crab. Looks so good. Look at the sheer size of this crab. It's expensive, 25,000 yen, but man, that's as big as my head easily. This is all really cool to see, but I can't eat any frozen stuff. I want something cooked and warm. There's another giant crab here. This whole market is just full of really nice seafood, but if you buy something in these stores, you can actually get like a commemorative photo. They come out and take a picture for you holding the big crab, so it's a good photo opportunity. But sadly, I can't find anything hot here. There are restaurants, but it's really too busy. They got a bunch of sushi and sashimi, but I want something warm, so I'm gonna go somewhere else, and there's actually a couple more things I want to do in the snow festival, so let's go. So this massive tower is Sapporo TV Tower, and it's right at the beginning of Odori Street where the snow festival is, and no trip to Yuki Matsuri is complete unless you climb up it, so let's go and check it out. There's some great views from up there. So this is the observation deck at the top of the TV tower, and you can get a beautiful view of Sapporo 360 degrees, but everybody comes here for this view. It's really cool, but what I didn't notice when I was walking around the snow festival is that the whole landscape is surrounded by these really tall snowy mountains. It's so cool to see, and I guess you can only see it from up here. This machine's nice, but you know, I've just seen from it that they've got curling down there. I didn't see that yesterday, so I want to go and try it out. Okay, it's me versus Camera-kun. I am yellow. Too strong. Okay, turns out we're both terrible at this. Okay, I need to hold back my immense power.
Nice! Oh my god!
Oh my god! On target, Camera-kun, what can you do?
Okay, nice shot!
Oh my god, how could you do this to me? Okay, I'm not holding back on this one. You're getting taken.
Okay, go! Okay, nice shot!
Not on target, but definitely closest to the middle. No, no, how could you do this to me? Yes, even though I'm a loser, everybody's a winner when you come to curling because you can come get a free gift. Oh, thank you.
Win or lose?
I won.
So this is for you.
Oh, thank you very much. So let's have a look what I got for my amazing victory. First of all, what are these, some wet wipes? I guess that could come in handy. And some promotional material. Wow. What a prize. Suitable for my fake victory. Well, there's still one more thing I need to go do in Yuki Matsuri. So let's get back into the fun. Is that cute or is that terrifying? Oh my god, he's following me. Run away, run away. So, today is the second day of Matsuri and it's actually not as busy here at all, which is a good thing because the last thing I need to do right now is walk around and look at the citizen-built snow sculptures and decide the winner. That cat thing was actually kind of freaky. So I've walked all around trying to find the best snow sculpture and inevitably I've come back to this one. I liked it yesterday, but looking around a second time, I still think it's the best one, you know? It's detailed. It must have taken a lot of skill to craft this, but also it's very Japan-chan, you know? I love Japanese castles and there's a lot of anime sculptures here. I think they're really cool, but this one takes it for me. You can actually vote for it on the Sapporo Gourmet app and there's my vote right there. So unfortunately this brings an end to my adventure in Yuki Matsuri. It's been so much fun, but time for me to go catch a plane. Kinda late.